Welcome to Park Tudor at the Cabaret. We are thrilled to welcome you all back to this incredible space for what is, without a doubt, one of our favorite performances of the year. I'm Kelly Lamb-Teller. I'm the Director of Development and Alumni Relations at Park Tudor School, and I'm here tonight with my friend and colleague, Heather Teets, to welcome all of you, because you don't want to hear too much from us because you want to see these incredible kids. But if you have not, how many of you are the first time at the Cabaret? A few hands? Yes? Okay, great. For those of you who are unfamiliar with Cabaret, obviously it's a very intimate space. And so getting to see performers on this stage, you know, you're really going to see some honesty and integrity and authenticity from these performances because they're so close to you, they can't hide. And so they'll be telling stories, they'll have some banter. So, you know, they want to hear from you. So if it seems like you should react, do. They want to hear it. But just enjoy the show, and thank you to Lamont and all the faculty who makes this night possible. And may I also just say a quick thank you to all of you parents, because you all make it possible for these incredible artists to do all the things that they do on the Park Tudor stage. You bring snacks and you bring meals and you drive, and I heard one of my colleagues call it Mom Dash the other day because she dropped off some food during a tech rehearsal. So thank you, and enjoy tonight, and just enjoy all the hard work that your kids have put into tonight. And let me turn you over now to Heather Teets.
Thank you, Kelly. So for those of you that may not know who I am, I'm Heather Teets, Director of Fine Arts at Park Tudor, and this literally is, as Kelly said, one of our truly favorite evenings of the night, or the year, and it's great that here we are all together. You know, these students, we know that they are wonderful people. We spend so much time with them, and when you are watching them perform, and you will be amazed, because as Kelly said, they're making themselves very vulnerable. Actually, the cabaret technique is far different than singing in the musical as a lead. This is a different technique, and Park Tudor's very lucky to have this class. And but as you're watching them, think about how they are not one-dimensional. They are actors, athletes, cheerleaders, artists, writers, musicians, pianists, equestrians, dancers. I could go on. And students. They are award winners of ISMA, of Scholastics Art and Writing. They are leaders of various organizations. In particular, this group, DECA, Model UN, the Asian Student Union, Black Student Union, Christian Student Union. I'm sure I'm missing one, but they're involved in that, and they're presidents and vice presidents of those organizations. They are global scholars who have dedicated 2 years to a topic of research, ranging from the theory and function of, what's that?
Astrophysics.
Well, not astrophysics, but I thought I had this all in my head. John Ari can tell you.
Yeah, the titles are just that complicated.
Yeah, they are that complicated anyway. Amazing topics, right? And then, and Xander's on the influence of music and emotion and sonic art. And they are also, we have a student who will be a NASA research intern this summer studying aeronautical engineering. We are in the presence of a president scholar candidate, thank you. This is an award that recognizes exceptional students in visual arts, creative arts, or performing arts. And the NASA research internship, only 4% of 2,000 applicants are accepted. So I honestly, sometimes I'm like, I don't even deserve to be spending every single day with these wonderful humans because they truly are amazing. And one of the things in our role as mentors and teachers is to try to help them see that they do not derive their self-worth from what they do or how much they do, but how they do it and who they are. These people are, thank you. These young people are kind, They are generous, they are compassionate, they are witty, they're fun to be around most of the time. And no, they really are. Or we wouldn't be here, we wouldn't be doing what we do. And so it is a humbling experience to spend time with your children. Thank you for entrusting Park Tudor and us with your children. We love them dearly. And so now help me welcome to the stage the Park Tudor Cabaret.
We have our phones out already. The cabaret just started. Come on, guys. Won't you put your phone on vibrate? Do it right now. It's fine. We'll wait. Losing so much matter without your cell phone ringing. Let's all enjoy some uninterrupted singing. Turn them on right now. Your kids can show you how. Ring, ring, just do it now. Ring, ring, don't be that guy. And now you're running out of time. This is the end of the song. If you haven't done it yet, turn it off, do it now, or you'll probably forget. Your calls can wait till you get home. So while you're here, turn off your phone.
Good evening, everybody. My name is Caroline Brundage. I'm a sophomore, and it's my pleasure to welcome you all to Park Tudor at the Cabaret. My classmates and I have worked very hard all year to prepare for this evening, and we are so excited to bring our songs to life for you tonight. Before we get started, I'd like to say a few words about our director, Mr. Kuski. From song selection to pitch perfection, he is the force behind all of our voices, and we just want to thank him for sharing his time and talent with us this year. Now, I think it's safe to say that everyone in this room has found themselves in a situation they knew they had to get out of. Whether it was a math class that was too hard, a dead-end job, or a personal relationship that was going in the wrong direction, the choice to leave is preceded by a long period of doubts and questions. 3 years ago, I was invited to a very formal 13th birthday party that required a dress. Then COVID happened, and the party was postponed a lot. And the icing on the cake was neither of the dresses I had bought for the occasion fit anymore. Dress 1 was a victim of puberty, while dress 2 was a victim of the COVID postponement. So, 3 weeks before the party, I walked into Von Maur, and there it was. The perfect dress in stock in my size and favorite color. I could hardly wait to send a picture to my friends to show them what I'd found, but no sooner than a minute after I sent the message, my phone was flooded with texts saying, "You can't wear that, it's the same color dress as the birthday girls." At first I thought they were just joking, but several days later, one of my friends used the Life 360 app to track me and noticed I was at the mall. She sent me a message saying something along the lines of, "You better be shopping for a new dress." I began to get sad, and for obvious reasons, my parents weren't willing to shop again, and I was ultimately informed by the birthday girl that she would rather me not come to her party than come wearing the dress I had bought. At that time, I was the saddest I had ever been in my life. I didn't end up going to the party, and ultimately decided that these people were not the friends for me. It took strength and bravery to choose to step away from a group of people that I called my best friends. But now I see that it was the start of something new and better. I realized that I'm the lead character in my story, and it helped me make a better decision for myself. I chose me. You are a drug. You are a poison pill. I've got to kick this habit now, or else I never will. I loved the rush when you would hold me close, but you will not be satisfied until I overdose. This is it, hit the brake, I am finally awake. Let me be, let me go. You need help, I can't provide, I am not qualified. This troubled teen is getting clean. I say no. No, 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 don't say a word. You speak and I cave in. You'll twist the truth again and drill deep down beneath my skin. You said you changed, and I believed in you, but you're still using me to justify the harm you do. This is it, hit the brake, call it all my mistake. Long as you let me go. You need help, I can't provide. I'm not funny, you're not Clyde. It's not too late, I'm getting straight. I say no. Blame your childhood, blame your dad, blame the life you never had. But hurting people, that's your choice, my friend. 'Cause I believe that the love will win and hate will earn you nothing in the end. This is the end. This is it. I won't cry. Starting now, I will try to pay back all the karma I owe. Start again somewhere new, far from cool guys like you. So goodbye, 'cause now I say no. Just in time, I say no. Somehow I'm saying no. Just say no. I say no. No. Thank you. Now it's my pleasure to introduce Senior John Ari Price.
Every once in a while, there's something that you're striving for, whether it's a goal or like a skill that you've been practicing for, and you just can't seem to get it no matter how hard you try. Whether it's as simple as flying a kite, when your faith starts to dwindle, that might be the moment that everything actually clicks. And this is what that's what this song's about, never giving up. Little more speed, little more rope, little more wind, little more hope. Gotta get this stupid kite to fly. Gotta make sure it doesn't snag, doesn't droop, doesn't drag. Gotta watch out for every little whoops. Little less speed, little more tack, little less rise, little more slack. Gotta keep my wits about me now. Gotta make sure it doesn't get the best of me till I get it in the air somehow. Millions of little kids do it every day. They make a kite and poof, it's in the sky. Leave it to me to have the one full kite who likes to see a little kid cry. Little less talk, little more skill, little less luck, little more will. Gotta face this fella eye to eye. Now that I've seen you chasing moles, climbing trees, digging holes, catching a string on everything passing by, why not fly? Wait a minute, what's it doing? It isn't on the ground, it isn't in a tree, it's in the air. Look at that, it's caught the breeze now, it's past the trees now, with room to spare. Oh, what a beautiful sight. And I'm not such a clumsy guy. If I really try, I can really fly a kite. Thank you. The next person up is a junior. Her name's Insia Zadid, and she's possibly one of the smartest people I know and will ever meet. I hope you guys enjoy.
Thank you for that kind introduction, John Ari. Everybody has wishes throughout their lives. Sometimes when we're kids, that wish is to fly a kite, like in John Ari's song. As we get older, these wishes come to define us. They become our goals and the dreams that spur us on to do great things. As my parents are well aware, this coming school year I'll be applying to colleges and going to college next year. When I do so, I'll be leaving behind everything I've ever known with only my dreams to guide me in my way. Just like in this song that Amelie sings. And as I do so, I hope to remember that this is only the beginning of my story and to continue to dream big. They say times are hard for dreamers, but they are not hard for me. I've saved up everything I know to take that step beyond the lawn, keep walking till I see the station, and then see it go. Inside the train, out through freshman Kira Towler.
Okay, so the song that I'm about to sing is about a girl who finds herself trapped in her hometown, where she feels like she needs to conform to what everybody else expects her to be. I feel like this actually resonates with me a lot, because here in the Midwest especially, you can only say certain things without getting enough backlash for it, right? It feels like everybody wants to hear a strong opinion, as long as it's the same as theirs, right? Yeah. So the story of the song basically is that you don't have to conform, and it's not you that's the problem, it's just the people that you are around. And it can be kind of hard to accept that, but it's the truth. There she goes again. Look at chatty Kathy, keeping track of life with her paper and pen. Then there's poor Joanne, desperate to marry, bringing up her wedding again and again. This would be my world, this is what I'm in for. Years of planning parties and being a wife. Sing some lime green. I don't want to be mean, but this isn't my scene. And I feel like I need something bigger from life. Growing up was stifling, 'cause I was never free. School is getting stale, and I'm sick of the sorority. Think I need some distance, a place to disappear. So it's adios and away I go, and I'm kind of scared, but the moment's here to fly into the future. Gonna roll, gonna ride so that no one can find me. I'm flying into my future, moving on with my life and leaving all this behind me. Free from Texas, free from textbooks, free from folks who give me flack. I'm gonna fly into my future. Once I fly, I'll never look back. I could grab my pencil and make a little plan. I could be a housewife and settle down to serve a man. I could take a job with my bachelor's degree, but I'd rather go to the Coliseum and take some bachelors home with me and fly into the future. Gonna roll, gonna ride so that no one can find me. I'm flying into my future, plus a couple Italian boys who like what I'm giving. No connections, no conditions, no connections that can last. Not when I fly into my future. Once I fly, I'll be through with my past. Mama is a coward, Mama is a drunk. Mama sleeps with Howard when she gets in a funk. Howard's kind of creepy, Howard's kind of crude. Howard's really fat and walks around in the nude. Dad ran off with Julie, Mama hates his guts. He's okay, but truly my whole family is nuts. Mama doesn't like me, I don't even try, which is why I just gotta say goodbye and fly into my future. I'll be up in the sky soon as Brandon can take me, and fly me into my future, where the freedom I find is gonna make me or break me. No restrictions, no relations, no ridiculous demands. Watch Mary fly into her future. Watch her fly, see her fly, and we'll see where she lands. And we'll see where she lands. And we'll see where she Thank you so much. I am super happy to introduce Hannah Warren, a senior, with one of the best and most beautiful voices that I've ever heard.
Thank you, Kira. That was gorgeous, and she's only a freshman. Ironically, as I stand here today as an almost graduated senior, I'm about to sing a song that reminds me a lot of my childhood. So it's from La La Land called The Fools Who Dream, and in the movie, Emma Stone sings it as an aspiring and unsuccessful actress who is essentially singing an ode to all of the people who follow their dreams and pursue them no matter what happens, failure or success. And when I was a little kid, I really wanted to be something like a famous artist or a singer or a writer, and I didn't pursue these dreams because they seemed impractical. But I think current me could learn a lot from how I used to be, because you should never shy away from anything because it's hard. So I would like to dedicate this song to my fellow graduating seniors and to all of the fools who dream. Barefoot, she smiled, leapt without looking, and tumbled into the sand. The water was freezing. She spent a month sneezing and said she would do it again. Here's to the ones who dream, foolish as they may seem. Here's to the hearts that ache. Here's to the mess we make. She captured a feeling, sky with no ceiling, a sunset inside a frame. She lived in her liquor and died with a flicker. I'll always remember the flame. Here's to the ones who dream, foolish as they may seem. Here's to the hearts that ache. Here's to the mess we make. She told me a bit of madness is key, to give us new colors to see. Who knows where it will lead us? And that's why they need us. So bring on the rebels, the ripples from pebbles, the painters and poets and plays. And here's to the fools who dream, crazy as they may seem. Here's to the hearts that break. Here's to the mess we make. I trace it all back to then. Her and the snow and the sand, smiling through it. She said she would do it again. Thank you so much. It is my pleasure to introduce a girl who is has such a big personality and twice as much talent. And this is junior Lizzie Polk.
Hi. Tonight, I'm here to share a story with you that hits so close to home, it practically lives in my locker. Imagine this, a bright-eyed high schooler full of hope, dreams, and the occasional Starbucks-induced heartburn. That's me. Now, picture that same high schooler eagerly awaiting for that special someone to finally make up their mind about committing to a relationship. It's like waiting for your Wi-Fi to connect. You keep refreshing, and nothing's happening. 1 minute, you're planning your wedding in your head, and the next, you're analyzing every text message like a detective. But fear not, for what I'm about to sing to you isn't just a song. No, it's a battle cry for all the heartsick souls out there. And I don't know how Mr. Kuski predicted this, but somehow, when choosing this song a couple weeks ago, he knew that I too would have a respiratory illness like the main character. So, to all my teachers in the audience tonight who haven't seen me in class for the past 2 days, I swear I wasn't skipping. I sent in a doctor's note. And to all the lovebirds in the audience, take note. Commitment isn't just a suggestion. It's a life-saving prescription. So, without further ado, Adelaide's Lament.
Unmarried female, basically insecure, due to some long frustration may react. Psychosomatic symptoms, difficult to endure, affecting the upper respiratory tract. In other words, just from waiting around for that plain little band of gold, a person can develop a cold. The streptococci lurk. You can give her a shot for whatever she's got, but it just won't work. If she's tired of getting the fisheye from the hotel clerk, a person can develop a cough. It says here, the female remaining single, just in the legal sense, shows an erotic tendency. C note. Tendency, C note? Oh, C note. Ah! Here it is. Chronic organic syndrome, toxic or hypertense, involving the eye, the ear, the nose, and throat. In other words, just from worrying whether the wedding is on or off, a person can develop a cough. You can feed her all day with the vitamin A and the bromo fizz, but the medicine never gets anywhere near where the trouble is. If she's getting a kind of name for herself and the name ain't his, a person can develop a cough. And furthermore, just from stalling the wedding trip, a person can develop la grippe. When they get on the train for Niagara and she can hear church bells chime, the compartment is air conditioned and the mood sublime. Then they get off at Saratoga for the 14th time. A person can develop la grippe, la post-nasal drip, with the wheezes and the sneezes and a sinus that's really up it. Oh! From a lack of community property and a feeling she's getting too old, a person can develop a bad cold.
Thank you, Lizzie, for that super nice introduction. And oh my God, girl! Dang! I need a minute. So,
Have you ever gotten the feeling when you get butterflies in your stomach, like you get all giddy and your face instantly smiles up and blushes red like a tomato? Well, that's me almost every day, 24/7, whenever I see this guy, and whenever I pass him in the hall, or whenever I see him at lunch. Now, I don't have any classes with this guy, and he's way out of my league, obviously, but I can't even express the feelings that I have for him because my heart just flies out of my chest and almost basically wants to punch him in the face. I just can't even describe how much I want to tell him how I feel, and I can't. But one day, he's gonna want me for his girl. One fine day, you'll look at me, and you will know our love was meant to be. One fine day, you're gonna want me for your girl. The arms I long for will open wide, and you'll be proud to have me right by your side. One fine day, you're gonna want me for your girl. Though I know you're the kind of boy who only wants to run around, I'll keep waiting, and someday, darling, you'll come to me when you want to settle down. One fine day, we'll meet once more, and then you'll want the love you threw away before. One fine day, you're gonna want me for your girl. So basically, you have to do everything in a relationship. You have to initiate the first kiss, the first dance, the first hug, the first everything. And it gets so tiring. I'm personally sick of it. But one day, he's finally gonna realize that one fine day, you're gonna want me for your girl. One fine day, you're gonna want me for your girl. One fine day, you're gonna want me for your girl. One fine day, you're gonna want me for your girl. One fine day. Now, it is my pleasure to introduce my Trinkari, who has come such a long way during his junior year at this class.
It might just be someone you know in passing or someone really close to you, but we all know someone who's gone through extreme despair in their life. The type of despair that makes it impossible to get out of bed, or the type that just takes everything from you. I just want y'all to know to not let them think they're alone, to let them know there's someone that cares for them, that loves them, and just let them know that you're there, because it won't take the despair away, but it'll make it easier.
No one here to guide you. Now you're on your own. Only me beside you. Still you're not alone. No one Others may deceive you. You decide what's good. You decide alone. But no one is alone. People make mistakes. Mothers, fathers, people make mistakes. Holding to their own, thinking they're alone. Honor the mistakes everybody makes, one another's terrible mistakes. Witches can be right, giants can be good. You decide what's right, you decide what's good. Just remember, someone is on your side, someone else is not. Well, you're seeing your side. Maybe you forgot they are not alone. No one is alone. Hard to see the light now. Just don't let it go. Things will come out right now. We can make it so. Someone is on your side. No one is alone. Now it's my pleasure to introduce one of the best people I know, Kate Rabinowitz.
Thank you so much, Maitrin. My favorite thing about my bedroom are my 2 large floor-to-ceiling windows. But sometimes I look out and I imagine that I see the sunset over the ocean or the mountains. A view of the mountains would be really nice. But then I look and I see that it's just a dreary, lame Indiana day. And although it may not be the prettiest sight outside, but I always remind myself that it's the people that matter the most and who I surround myself with, and that's what makes where I live so special. Down the road, there's a Dairy Queen. Up the block, there's a Walmart. There's a place you can accessorize your pets. A school, a tree, a couple of churches, and no matter how hard anybody searches, that's about as thrilling as this dumbass village gets. It's the lamest place in the world, but it just got a little bit better. So don't disappear. It's the lamest place in the world, but I'm pretty sure it's not as lame as it was before, now that you're here. 30 miles to the nearest river, 60 miles to the airport. When we make our great escape, that's where it's gonna have to be. It's a shame, a sham, a terrible pity that you got dragged away from New York City. It's terrible suck for you, but it's amazing luck for me. It's the lamest place in the world, but it just got a little bit better. I'm happy to say it's the lamest place in the world. little neurotic. You would never have a shot except you found the perfect guy. And though I don't really know you, I can hardly wait to show you every fake and freak, every foolish clown since the Chippewas settled this stupid town. Let them laugh, they can't bring me down with you by my side. And it just got a little bit better. I'm happy to say it's the lamest place in the world. It has lots of flaws, but maybe it'll be fine because it brought me to you. Now I am so excited to introduce one of my best friends, Mia Reddick.
Thank you, Kate. So tonight I will be singing a song that is about two women who have two different points of view about a guy with two different personalities. It was hard to find a way to relate to this song, but then I realized that there have been people in my life who I've thought I knew who they were, and then they turned out to be someone else. So I really hope that this is an emotional experience and that you can find a way to relate to this song. I sit and watch the rain and see my tears run down the window pane. I sit and watch the sky and I can hear it heave a sigh. I think of him, how we were, and when I think of him, then I remember
gotten to know this year, saw our freshman, Sanjana Lauter.
Sorry guys, I just need like a second to pick my jaw off from the floor. That was beautiful, Mia. How's everyone doing tonight? Good? Good, that's great. So when I was 5 years old, my mom enrolled me in ballet classes. And that's on one hand because she loves to dance, and on the other hand, I think every kid she knew who was my age was in ballet. But I'm really grateful they did, because something about those ballet recitals sparked something in my little 5-year-old brain, because for some reason I just loved looking out into the audience of parents and seeing a smile on their faces watching us stumble around like the 5-year-olds we were. But that spark inside of me kind of grew like a wildfire, and it proceeded to grow to whenever I heard a song I really, really liked, I would listen to it, I would learn it, and then proceeded to drag my parents into the living room and made them listen to my singing. And when I say singing, I really mean screeching. I honestly don't know how they put up with that. But all in all, I guess what I'm really trying to say is I just love to act and perform for people. And actually coming to this school was a giant part in my discovering my love to just act and create in general. Ever since the 6th grade, I have been in every single production I could possibly be in. That's a lot. Thank you. But I guess the main point I'm really trying to make is that I just love to entertain people. And when I don't have a part in that, I can get a little grumpy. Just a little. Whatever happened to my part? It was exciting at the start. Now we're halfway through Act 2, and I've had nothing yet to do. I've been off stage for far too long. It's ages since I had a song. This is one unhappy diva. The producers have deceived her. There's nothing I can sing from my heart. Whatever happened to my part? I'm sick of my career, always stuck in second gear. Up to here with frustrations and with fears. I've no Grammy, no rewards. I have no Tony Awards. I'm constantly replaced by Britney Spears. Britney Spears. Whatever happened to my show? I was a hit, now I don't know. I'm with a bunch of British knights, prancing round in woolly tights. I might as well go to the pub. They're out searching for a shrub. Out shopping for a bush while they can kiss my tush. It seems to me they've really lost the plot. Whatever happened to my, I'll call my agent, damn it! Whatever happened to my, not yours, not yours, not yours, not yours, not yours, not yours. But whoa. so much. And now I have the absolute pleasure of introducing one of my best friends since the 7th grade, Matisa Mabaret.
First of all, thank you so much, Sanjana, and just know Britney Spears could never replace you. So before I start, I'd just like to introduce myself a little. I'm originally from Sweden, if you couldn't tell. And I've moved around a lot in my life, from Sweden to Italy to Pennsylvania, and eventually here. Now, when I first moved here in 2016, I was ready to pack up my stuff and leave in a couple years like we usually did. But after some time had passed, I started to think that this could be our place, somewhere where we could settle down and finally call our home. But after 8 long years, I got the news that I would be moving to Japan. I was devastated to think I would never see any of my friends again. And then I got even worse news. My sister and dad would be staying in Indiana for an extra year without me. I see the sunrise from my window. It must have risen every day, but I couldn't see at all. The shadows were too tall. I'm seeing it today. I could see the people speaking. I couldn't hear a word they say, just an echo of it all, passing through an empty hall. I'm hearing it today. Because the world keeps turning, and I guess it always will. I can choose to turn around, or I can choose to just stand still. Either way, nothing stops another day. I lost my life and all its meaning, and so I locked myself away, hiding my heart behind a wall. I couldn't feel it beat at all, but I'm feeling it today. Because the world keeps turning, and I guess it always will. I can choose to turn around, or I can choose to just stand still. Either way, nothing stops another day. I know I have to let go of the life I'll never know. Hard as it may be, I try to understand instead. There's another life ahead. Because the tallest mountain cannot stop the smallest stream. Winter can't hold back the spring, no matter how dark it may seem. Come on, May. introduce Park Tutor's very own Danny Fisher!
Thank you for the wonderful introduction, Matissa, and we will all miss you dearly next year while you reside in Japan. Out There is a song that tells the story of dreams that rise above the limits of a withered and fraying man. He sings the song from atop of a cathedral, and its bells toll the passing of time. And amidst it all, his soul yearns for freedom and reach for the stars. And tonight, we celebrate the spirit of a man who reminds us all of the power of resilience and hope. Safe behind these windows and these parapets of stone, gazing at the people down below me. All my life I watch them as I hide up here alone, hungry for the histories they show me. All my life I memorize their faces, knowing them as they will never know me. All my life I wonder how it feels to pass a day not above them, but part of them. And out there, living in the sun, give me one day out there. All I ask is one to hold forever. Out there, where they all live unaware, what I'd give, what I dare, just to live one day out there. Out there among the millers and the weavers and their wives, through the roofs and gables I can see them. Every day they shout and scold and go about their lives, heedless of the gift it is to be them. If I were in their skin, I'd treasure every instant out there, strolling by the sand. Taste the morning out there like ordinary men who freely walk about there just one day, and then I swear I'll be content with my share. Won't regret, won't despair, old and bent, I won't care. I'll have spent one day out Thank you so much. It is now my pleasure to introduce the wonderful intermission.
Well, welcome everyone to Act 2 of the Cabaret. How's everybody doing tonight? That's what I like to hear. We've been blessed with some amazing performers during Act 1. And can we get another round of applause for all these wonderful people? Well, allow me to introduce myself. My name is Leo Shaw, and I am, unfortunately, a senior this year. And many of us seniors on stage and alums in the audience are well aware of the necessary evil that is applying for college, and I'm sure we're all glad that it is now over. But in the midst of grinding out supplemental essays, drowning in schoolwork, and listening to Broadway recordings to help me cope with it all, I stumbled across a song that piqued my interest. It was about a portrayal of Shakespeare complaining about just how difficult it was to live up to his established fame as one of the foremost writers of his time. And although I am not as clever, smart, or good as a writer as he is, we can all one thing I gelled with so much was the fact that he complains about the antics of being in such a competitive environment at the time, and also just how difficult it was to produce something both unique, stand out, and such high quality at the same time. And I'm sure we can all take comfort in the fact that we are not alone in the rush to prove ourselves. And hey, even Shakespeare has trouble with it. So without further ado, here is Hard to Be the Bard from Something Rotten. My days are so busy, it's making me dizzy. There's so much I gotta do. There's lunches and meetings and poetry readings and endless interviews. Gotta pose for a portrait and how I deplore sitting there for eternity. Then it's off to the inn where my innkeeper friend wants to name a drink after me. Then it's back to my room where I resume my attempt to write a hit. There's me and my beer and the terrible fear that I might be losing it. And it's hard, it's really, really hard. So very, very hard. I make it look easy, but honey, believe me, it's hard, it's really, really hard. So inconceivably, unbelievably hard. It's hard to be the bard. Honestly, I don't know how I do it. There's only so much of me to go around. I got so many fans and so many demands, I can hardly go take a piss. Be a theater freak or the autograph seeker, they all want a piece of this. It's a cross that I bear, I'm like Jesus, I swear it's a burden, but I suffer through it. It's all part of the game, the trappings of fame, but somebody's gotta do it. And I know, I gotta go and get back to my pen and ink. Oh, don't make me do it, don't make me go through it. Can somebody get me a drink? Cause it's hard, it's really, really hard. It's sexy, but it's hard. This bar that I'm raising to be this amazing, it's hard, it's so annoyingly hard. So inconceivably, unbelievably hard. It's hard to be the bard, baby. Ugh, I know writing made me famous, but being famous is just so much more fun. You see, what people just don't understand is that writing's demanding, it's mentally challenging, and it's a bore. It's such a chore to sit by yourself in a room. Oh my God, I just hate it. And you're trying to find an opening line or a brilliant idea, and you're pacing the floor and hoping for just a bit of divine intervention. But that one little nugget, that one little spark, that eureka, you find that you're ready to start. So now you can write. Right? Wrong. You're not even close. You remember that, damn it, your play's gotta be an iambic pentameter. So you write down a word, but it's not the right word. So you think of a word, but you hate the new word. So you need a new word, but you can't find the word. Oh, where is it? What is it? What is it? Where is it? Blah, 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 blah.
Sir!
Hello.
You asked for information on what Nick Bortum is doing. Our spy is here.
Did he see me losing it?
He's half blind, sir.
Oh, good. Then he only saw half of it. Did you see what I did? Well, speak, man. What news?
I found out what Nick Bottom's doing. He paid a soothsayer to tell him what Shakespeare's greatest hit will be.
That sneaky little thief. Why does he come up with his own ideas? It is, isn't it? It's really the worst. Makes me wonder why I didn't think of that first. Hard to alleviate the pressure to create. Hard to do something as good as the last thing I did that was already great. It's hard. lies. Make him do all the tedious stuff, the work that's incredibly and enjoyably hard. All right, Nick Bottom, I think it's time for Shakespeare to find out what Shakespeare's next big hit will be. 'Cause it's hard. It's hard. It's hard. In fame, everyone knows my name. I can't help it. It's still freaking hard. And joining me on stage is a very passionate singer and an even harder worker, Nia Bro.
Thank you, Leo. Amazing as always. Now, I've always loved music, but it wasn't until 2015, with the release of Hamilton, that I really got into musical theater. Looking back, it's hard to believe that a hip-hop musical about a founding father, Alexander Hamilton, would have resonated so much with middle school me. But I think it was its sheer absurdness and audacity that made it so interesting. Now, growing up, I listened to a lot of hip-hop and R&B thanks to my parents. So hearing the music that I listened to integrated so well with musical theater connected me immediately to the show. And then, once I finally got hooked on the music, I saw it live in 2017 with my mom and best friend, and you can imagine my amazement seeing a nearly all-black cast performing that night. It filled me with so much joy to see people who look just like me on stage. Now, after seeing it 2 more times, both times with my best friend, I got hooked on musical theater. And to be honest, if it weren't for that show, I probably would not be performing for y'all tonight. Hamilton was a spark that started it all for me, and I am so honored to sing its song Burn for my final cabaret.
I saved every letter you wrote to me. From the moment I read them, I knew you were mine. You said you were mine. I thought you were mine. Do you know what Angelica said when she saw your first letter arrive? She said, "But be careful with that one, love. He will do what it takes to survive." You and your words flooded my senses. Your sentences left me defenseless. You built me palaces. Out of paragraphs, you built cathedrals. In rereading the letters you wrote to me, I'm searching and scanning for answers in every line, for some kind of sign. And when you were mine, the world seemed to burn. You published the letters she wrote to you. You told the whole world how you brought this girl into our bed. In clearing your name, you have ruined our lives. Do you know what Angelica said when she read what you've done? She said, "You've married an Icarus. He has flown too close to the sun. You and your words obsessed with your legacy. Your sentences border on senseless, and you are paranoid in every paragraph how they perceive you. You. I'm erasing myself from the narrative. Let future historians wonder how Eliza reacted when you broke her heart. You have torn it all apart. I'm watching it burn. Watching it
Thank you, and I am extremely excited to introduce probably one of the biggest tonal shifts in the show, Hope Christie.
How you doing tonight, y'all? How many of you guys have ever been a bridesmaid? Raise your hand. How many of those dresses have been really, really ugly? Michelle, your bridesmaid dresses weren't ugly, I promise. But this song is called Always the Bridesmaid and Never the Bride. And I didn't really know how to relate to this song because I've only been a bridesmaid once, and I have never, ever been a bride. But I think this song is more about the fear of missing out, or FOMO, like those clearance deals at Costco or Target. I love my clearance deals. Or missing out of my brother's baseball game and stuff like that. It's time to put my country accent on. Well, I walked down the aisle as much as Liz Taylor. I've always stood off towards the side. Each bride has me dressed in a gown out of tears. Always the bridesmaid, never the bride. For Catlin, I wore satin, which I looked really fat in. But again, you should have seen her mannequin. All the calories he logged up till his arteries they clogged up. He died on the couch watching ESPN. Too many weddings, too many dresses that all make my hips look so wide. Not a gown I reused, ditto the matching shoes. Always a bridesmaid, never the bride. For taffeta, I wore taffeta, which you shouldn't. People laugh at you, but I had a hunter marriage was doomed. The groom tried to stroke me while we danced the hokey pokey. They divorced before the honeymoon. Once my gown was flourished, which made me look kinda whorish. But my best friend Dolores was never quite sane. He shot her a new mister, 'cause he bedded her sister. He's not dead, but now he walks like John Wayne. Too many weddings, too many dresses that all make me look so thick-thighed. My friends can't assess a man nor a dress. Always a bridesmaid, never a bride. When I look at my closet, there's a rainbow deposit of gowns so grotesque that I groan. All those husbands are gone, but those dresses live on. Even mops seem to leave them alone. Too many weddings, too many dresses, but at least I hold on to my pride. I've lived life alone, but the terms are my own. Always the bridesmaid, thank you, Lord. Never the bride. Ooh. my pleasure to introduce one of my dearest friends, Emily Hackwelder.
Great job, Hope. Guys, you have to stop inviting her to weddings. Anyway, the song I'm about to sing for you is from Spider-Man the Musical, which is a real thing, by the way. And that means that I am about to sing for you a song about dating a superhero. I have never dated a superhero, but what this song is really about is loving someone so deeply and truly that you couldn't care less what else is happening in the world, and nothing in the world seems to matter. So I hope some of you can relate to that, even if your boyfriend isn't Spider-Man. Don't think about tomorrow. We've only got today. There's nothing that I want from you. Not a word you have to say. You are all I need, and all I can defend. All I need to hold on to if the world should end. In my imagination, I could not have made this up. In a world stranger than fiction, ours is no fictional love. I can see the you under your second skin. I can feel your heartbeat quicken, and then slow. There's nothing else I need to know, and there's nothing you need to pretend if the world should end. And the sky tonight is luminous for all the wrong reasons, and every doorway is hiding something. And if this world should all come crashing down, I wouldn't care at all. And if there's no tomorrow, I'll have today again. There's no time for sorrow when there's no such thing as time. And if the darkness will descend, don't need a savior or a friend. I can say I've really loved if the world should end. Thank you. And now it is my pleasure to introduce my very dear friend and outfit twin, Maddie Wallace.
Okay, first, Emily. Oh my God, that was so good. Okay, before I start the whole song and dancing, I'd like to talk about child me. When I was really little, the people who I admired and aspired to be were always women who were ambitious and driven and knew what they wanted. Now, people like that in my life were my Aunt Wendy. She's some worker. I don't know. She's a boss of everybody. That's all I know. I knew she bossed people around, and I thought that was really cool. And then there's my mom, and she's awesome. She has this thing where when we go to the car dealership, I just got my first car, and she was able to negotiate some crazy deal, and I was like, how do you do that? How do you talk to people like that? I want to do that. And then my favorite character ever, Sharpay Evans. She was so cool. She knew exactly what she wanted. She auditioned for every show. And oh my God, why did she not get the Juilliard scholarship in High School Musical 3? That's so insane to me, still to this day. But joining theater in this class, I was met with people who had that ambition, that drive, and that made me so happy. But with that, it's kind of hard, because we're all competing against each other. We're all going after the same roles, and we all want what we want. So it becomes this whole thing where when you compete with somebody, you get a little jealous, and you get a little angry. But I haven't done anything about it. I'm not crazy. I won't, run over somebody with a bus. I'm not doing that. I promise. But if I were to do that, I don't think I would apologize. Because I have a killer instinct. Dear God, I'm in heaven. A prayer for Campbell. Once she was my hero. Now she's a disgrace. I'm here on top and she's less than zero, dragging me down to save face. She always worked hard, she was trusting and fair, and Lord, that's the crux of her problem right there. You need that killer instinct to give you the nerve to grab everything you want in life but may not deserve. Like if there's some girl in line to lead the team before you. You blackmail your mother who sits on the school board to get Campbell transferred and ripped from the life that she knew. And your dreams come true. Your dreams come true. Your dreams come true. Your dreams come true. And your dreams come true. Your dreams come true. And your dreams come true. You need that killer instinct, that killer desire. Killer desire. Are you the little ant, or do you set the ants on fire? And if there's two girls in line to lead the team before you, you hack the school system and change Skylar's grade from a D to an F, then you hire some sick guy to lick Kyler's toothbrush so she can track motto, so no one is left to be captain, so they turn to you. And your dreams come true. Dreams come true, they do, yeah, yeah. Oh, I sound awful, what have I become? Who's the girl in the mirror I see? Who is she, who is she? Some backstabbing whack job I'd run screaming from. Oh God, I just love being me. Wouldn't all of you kill to be me? Shit, you need that killer instinct since time first began. From Genghis Khan to Crystal Palin, you need a killer plan. You need to reach the top if it's the last thing you do. I'm the girl to beat, the high school queen. Singers kiss my ass, and I'm just 16. And soon the world will know her name. I'm raising hell, and I'm a felon in a 4-foot frame. I just use my killer instincts, and my dreams come true. I use my killer instincts. Thank you all. Now, next up, he doesn't really need an introduction, but if I don't introduce him, Mr. Kusky will probably fail me. He is a star on the field and on the stage, DJ Gordon.
Thank you, Maddie, for that wonderful introduction. So this song that I'm about to sing for you guys is a love song, and it's not one of your normal love songs. It's about, you know, falling in love or maybe breaking up with someone because a guy or girl did something crazy. But, but it's because when you say goodbye to someone or something before you're ready. And, you know, in this musical, there is a guy who fell in love with this girl, and he is a U.S. soldier, and the United States calls him back to the United States, and he sees this girl in his bed, and he realizes that he's in love with her, and that now he's being sent back. Now he's being sent back, and the girl he loves, he has to leave her. And he cries out to God, he asks God why. And I'm sure we all have experiences and situations in our lives where maybe a place or a person or a situation that you had to say goodbye to, and you weren't quite ready. And this song is about that. Why does Saigon never sleep at night? Why does this girl smell of orange trees? How can I feel good when nothing's right? Why is she cool when there is no breeze? Vietnam, you don't give answers to your friend. Just questions that don't ever end. Why, God? Why today? I'm all through here, on my way. There's nothing left here that I'll miss. Why send me now, a night like this? Who is this girl in this rusty bed? Why am I back in a filthy room? Why is her voice ringing in my head? Why am I high on her cheap perfume? Vietnam, hey look, I mean you no offense, but why does nothing here make sense? Why, God, show your hand? Why can't one guy understand? I've been with girls who knew much more. I'd never felt confused before. Why me? What's your plan? I can't help her. No one can. I liked my memories as they were, but now I'll leave remembering her. When I went home before, no one talked of the war. What they knew from TV didn't have a thing to do with me. I went back and re-upped. Sure, Saigon is corrupt, but it felt better to be here, driving for the embassy. Cause here, if you can pull a string, a guy like me lives like a king, just as long as you don't believe anything. Why, God, why this page? Why such beauty in this place? I liked my memories as they were, but now I'll leave remembering her. Just her. Thank you so much. And now it's my honor to introduce the great young talent, Lily Query. Lily Cleary.
Me? Oh,
Oh no, please. After all these wonderful solos tonight, I couldn't possibly show off.
Lily.
Oh, well,
Clear.
fine. Excuse me. Move. Thank you. Appreciate it. Hi, everybody. What a lovely audience tonight. I love this. Oh, the stage. Hang on, I'm gonna get the center mic. He's tall. All right, one moment, please. Okay, gather around. Let's have a little pep talk. Okay. So let's not rush the tempo. Let's keep it steady. All right, perfect, good. On the same page. All right, now there's a little drum solo in there, but I can't have you outshine me because this is my moment. You got it? Cool. Are we all good? All right, perfect. Let's do this. I don't want to show off no more. Please. I don't want to sing tunes no more. I don't want to rhyme moves no more. I don't want to show off. I don't want to wear this no more. Play the saucy swiftness no more. Below my signature no more. I don't want to show off. Don't try to control me. I've made up my mind, and that's it. I quit. I'm leaving it all behind. I don't want to be cute no more. Make the gentleman hoot no more. I don't want to wear fruit no more. I don't want to show off. I don't want to show off no more. Not me. Read my name in the news no more. Page 3. Get the glowing reviews no more. Oh, gee. I don't want to show off. I don't want to show off. Please, no more attention. I've counted to 10, and I'm through. Adieu. You'll never see this. You'll never see that. Never see this, never see that, never see me again. I don't want to change keys no more. I don't want to switch keys no more. I don't want to say cheese no more. I don't care if you scoff. I don't want to be cheered no more. Race no more. Grab no more. Touch no more. Love no more. I don't want to show off. I don't want to show off. I don't want to show off. I don't want to show Thank you so much. And now it is with great pleasure that I introduce the wonderful Pritika Biswas.
Thank you so much. Hi, everyone. So, I'm sure we've all experienced some crazy curveballs in our life. I have had my fair share of them this year, unfortunately. Well, If you know the story Little Woman, then you might know that the main character, Jo, gets proposed to out of nowhere by a guy she doesn't even love. And I just want to make it clear that I was not proposed to. We don't have to worry about that right now yet. My mom and dad. But, like Jo, I was also thrown into some crazy situations with absolutely no idea what to do. But I also learned that once we overcome these situations, we find a better version of ourselves and a hidden strength that we didn't know we had before.
That's right.
And you know what? Jo learned that too. Who is he? Who is he with his marry me? With his ring and his marry me? The nerve, the call. This is not what was meant to be. How could he ruin it all with those 2 words? I thought I knew him, thought that he knew me. When did it change? What did I miss? A kiss when I thought all along that we were meant to forge frontiers. How could I be so wrong? And I need my sisters here. If I can't share my dreams, what were they for? I thought our promise meant that we would never change and never part. I thought together we'd amaze the world. How can I live my life or even start when everything has come apart? I thought home was all I'd ever want, my attic all I'd ever need. Now nothing feels the way it was before, and I don't know how to proceed. I only know I'm meant for something more. I've got to know if I can be astonishing. There's a life that I am meant to lead, a life like nothing I have known. I can feel it, and it's far from here. I've got to find it on my own. Even now I feel its heat upon my skin, a life of passion that pulls me from within, a life that I am aching to begin. There must be somewhere I can be astonishing, astonishing. I'll find my way, I'll find it far away, I'll find it in the unexpected and unknown. I'll find my life in my own way today. Here I go, and there's no turning back. My great adventure has begun. I may be small, but I've got giant plans to shine as brightly as the sun. I will blaze until I find my time and place. I will be fearless, surrendering modesty and grace. I will not disappear without a trace. I'll shout and start a riot, be anything but quiet. Christopher Columbus, I'll be astonishing, astonishing, astonishing. now. The next song is one of the most gut-wrenching ballads that I have ever heard, so don't get too emotional. Vanna Sharma.
Hello, everyone. Today, I want to talk about breakups. Breakups are something that everyone goes through, whether it's with a relationship or a friendship or with family even. And after a breakup, we harbor a lot of resentment for the other person and just kick them out of our lives. And that hurts. But what hurts more is after a relationship, still wishing the best for the other person, still wishing them success and happiness in life. And this song is not about that.
My love affair with you is over, it's through. We loved and then we lost, and while it came at quite a cost, we both had the chance to grow. I've collected my thoughts, and once before I go, there's just one thing I want you to know. I want to punch you in the face, rip out all your hair. I want to burn you alive, and if you survive, I'll strap you to an electric chair or lean out a window a little too far. Don't look both ways and get hit by a car. Fall out of a roller coaster. Take a warm bath with a plugged-in toaster. In short, I hope you die. Maybe it's wrong to wish death on someone you had so much love for, but since we shared so much, it makes me want to kill you more. I hope you both are doing great. New couples always are. I hope this won't make you mad. I did something bad. I played a tiny prank that involved her car. I pulled out my knife and I slashed every tire, bashed in the windshield and set it on fire. Then I left a little note which said, leave town or I'll cut your throat, bitch. In short, I hope you fucking die. Okay, maybe I've gone too far. Maybe I'm saying this out of spite. Maybe I think these things to cope with the sleeping alone each night. 'Cause obviously I'm still thinking of you and wishing that we could just start over new. What if we both give it one more try? Sucks that we can't, 'cause you're a prick who deserves to die. Die, 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 die. Die, 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 die. Get dysentery. Die, 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 die. Gangrene. Die, 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 die. Lupus. Die, 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 die. Fall when you're getting out of the shower and there are your tweezers on the floor because you're always plucking your eyebrows because you always cared more about your eyebrows than you ever cared about me. So when you fall, the tweezers pierce you right in between your eyes, which aren't hazel, they're brown. Get beaten and slugged, arrested and mugged. Wake up to find yourself dirt poor and drugged. I hate you, I'm leaving, goodbye. In short, I'm over you, so die. Die. Thank you. I'd just like to say I would never wish death on anyone. It's a character. And finally, for a great friend of mine and a man of many talents, Alexander Beckman.
Thank you, Ben, and I hope I never meet anyone like that. So, during the COVID pandemic, and I know many of you, found ourselves trapped in our houses, separated from our friends and our family. Personally, although I didn't know it at the time, I was very alone. I didn't have the face-to-face conversations I'm used to at school and in my community. I didn't realize this until we were allowed back at school. I saw all my friends again, and I suddenly realized that this connection that I started having with my friends, I'd been missing it for a long time. And that loneliness, that's not natural. Humans need connection and emotion. So to be alive, you need people around you. Someone to hold me too close. Someone to hurt me too deep. Someone to sit in my chair and ruin my sleep and make me aware of being alive. Being alive. Someone to need me too much. Someone to know me too well. Someone to pull me up short and put me through hell and give me support is being alive. Being alive. Being alive. Someone you have to let in. Someone whose feelings you spare. Someone who, like it or not, will want you to share a little, a lot, is being alive. Being alive. Someone to crowd you with love. Someone to force you to care. Someone to make you come through, who'll always be there, as frightened as you, of being alive. Being alive. Being alive. Being alive. Someone to hold me too close. Someone to move me too deep. Someone to sit in my chair and ruin my sleep and make me aware of being alive. Being alive. Someone to need me too much. Someone to know me too well. Someone to pull me up short and put me through hell and give me support for being alive. Make me alive. Make me alive. Make me confused. Mock me with praise. Let me be used. Vary my days, 'cause alone is alone, not alive. Somebody crowd me with love. Somebody force me to care. Somebody let me come through. I'll always be there, as frightened as you, to help us survive. Being alive. Being alive. Being alive. Thank you. For our final performance, we have someone who's come in every 2 weeks this entire semester to help us really bring out our true voices in ourselves. Miss Heather Bates.
here. That was amazing, correct? Oh, I just wish we should end the program with that gorgeous piece. So beautiful. I have had the wonderful privilege of joining your students for the past many years, actually, before COVID and after COVID, as soon as we could get back in. And I have had the distinct and wonderful privilege of working with them on their performance, on their how they are performing the song, what are they saying, and what are they communicating. And I think we can all agree, wow. Wow. I know I have two girls, 23 and 25, and a lot of people have a lot of things to say about this generation, and some of them not positive. What I've experienced in this room, in that classroom with these kids, is an amazing sense of creativity and risk, and just being themselves. This is a great group and a generation to leave our future in, and I think we saw that tonight. Yes. So I'm just so honored to be here and performing this particular song from a movie called The Greatest Showman. And the performer who performed this was the singer Jenny Lind, and really it was about that the spotlight was never enough for her. Nothing would ever quite be enough. She wanted more and more and more. And how this song spoke to me is that after two different performances, one in 2022 and one in 2023 on the Perlman stage at Carnegie Hall, I had lost each parent the month before each performance. And I was thinking of the words to this piece. And I know that some of you are of the age in this room that you are also losing loved ones. And so this song is a dedication that there will never be enough time with the people that we love that we've lost, and that nothing of our greatest accomplishments on earth will ever replace a lost person. I'm trying to hold my breath, let it stay this way. Can't let this moment end. You set off a dream in me, getting louder now. Can you hear it echoing? All the stars would steal from the night sky would never be enough. Never
I know we are all filled with so much right here tonight. You set that up as I look at my 95-year-old mom who's probably never missed a show, ever. Yeah. I'm here because of Mom and Dad. I'm here because of that support. You are here because you love your children. We live in a world of shortcuts, instant, everything. Our students want shortcut. There's got to be a way to answer this question, all these things. Then these kids come in with this passion performing arts and they learn very quickly. There are no shortcuts. It's rehearse and rehearse and practice and do it again. And they do that, and you put them amongst people who support, people who love, and people who believe in them. And then, as you saw tonight, the magic, the love. Music is written for adults. These are children who took these adult songs and found a way to connect, and their patter, which is sometimes harder to come up with than the song. They shared their souls. And that's a reflection of you. That is a reflection of you and them. I never dreamed in my life I would get to do the things I get to do. And I'm doing here with this incredible family, these incredible students at Park Tudor. I've never been more proud in my life of every one of you. And they had incredible help from this incredible pianist, Dr. Yule, and senior Xander King, who just came in to drum. Awesome, you guys. And achievements don't ever happen alone. My colleagues who teach theater, who teach music from when they're little, everything, you are all a part of this tonight. Congratulations to you. And thank you to this incredible cabaret. What a great space. And once again, Heather Bays, you can look her up. If you go to Walt Disney World, you're going to hear her voice through the theme park. If you play video games, you're going to hear her voice. If you hear recordings of choral music, you're going to hear her voice behind the scenes. It's amazing what she does, and you heard today. But what's really amazing, as she said multiple times, nothing means more than working with your children. And together, we just celebrated. She was there last spring, came back this year and knew every name. And the development of those kids. Just every 2 weeks she pops in, but what a difference she makes. Music makes a difference in our world. Performing arts makes all the difference in the world. Thank you for supporting it. Thank you for bringing in your children. As they come up, we are gonna take this home with one more quick chorus as we honor our seniors, honor this music. And if there's anybody I haven't thanked, forgive me. I thank you now. Most of all, you. You incredible children.